Definitely a chaotic scene on Eureka Street Thursday as Worcester police and ICE agents detained a mother and her 16-year-old daughter. That girl's face slammed into the ground as she was taken into custody. They have not been identified. Worcester police said officers were dispatched to the area for a report of a federal agent surrounded by about 24 people. When police arrived, they say the teen daughter was holding a newborn baby in her arms and standing in front of the ICE vehicle that was trying to leave with their mother inside.
Hundreds gathered in downtown Tampa Monday in solidarity with protesters in Los Angeles over the weekend, denouncing mass deportations and ICE raids across the country.
There's a silent war raging on American soil. Not against foreign enemies, but against our neighbors, our co-workers, our friends, against the Hispanic community inside the walls of Crum Detention Center in Miami-Dade County, Florida. The Trump regime is committing unforgivable acts that echo the darkest chapters of our history. The felon in the White House is using his hooded gang of thugs without ID to kidnap men, women, and children of Hispanic descent, regardless of their legal status. Undocumented, residents, and U.S. citizens alike are all the same subject to violent arrests. Men, women, and even children. No warrant, no explanation, no respect for human rights, no respect for human dignity. They're just snatching people. They throw them on the ground, beat them up, chain them, hands, waist, and feet, like back in the days of slavery. And these people are disappeared. This is human trafficking. This is a violation of international law and human rights. The crime? Having brown skin, speaking Spanish. The Trump regime is targeting people for their looks. This is unacceptable. This is un-American, and it must be stopped, and it needs to stop now. The kidnap victims are taken to Crum Detention Center and other centers around the nation where there's multiple violations of human rights. No food, no water, no medical care. Children are being held in Texas, sometimes 300 to a cell.
Warren Binford is one of the lawyers that visited that Texas facility and spoke with the children being held inside. She's a law professor at Willamette University in Oregon. Professor Binford, thank you very much for being here. As I mentioned, you were inside this Texas facility. Can you just give us some sense of what it is you saw inside?
Yes, basically what we saw are dirty children who are malnourished, who are being severely neglected. They are being kept in inhumane conditions. They are essentially being warehoused, as many as 300 children in a cell with almost no adult supervision. We have children caring for other young children. For example, we saw a little boy in diapers, or he had no diapers on. He should have had a diaper on. He was 2 years old, and when I asked why he didn't have diapers on, I was told he didn't need it. He immediately urinated, and he was in the care of another child. Children cannot take care of children, and yet that's how they are trying to run this facility. The children are hardly being fed anything nutritious, and they are being medically neglected. We're seeing a flu outbreak, and we're also seeing a lice infestation. We have children sleeping on the floor. It's the worst conditions I've ever witnessed in several years of doing these inspections.
What you're describing is really hard to sort of put our heads around, that this is inside a U.S. government facility. I wonder, what do we know about, where are these children's parents? Were they coming across the border alone? Did they come with their families and separated? How did they get there?
Almost none of the children that we interviewed had come across the border themselves alone. Essentially, they came across the border with family, and they are trying to be reunited with family who are living in the United States. Almost every child that I interviewed had family, parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, siblings here in the United States who are waiting for them and are ready to care for them.
Totally unacceptable. This is a sick, sadistic, and criminal regime. The felon in the White House is running this country like a mafia boss. sending his thugs to abuse people. It's not safe to walk the streets in Florida. It's not safe to go to the store because if you're black or brown, you're being targeted because they don't want you here. This injustice cannot continue. Immigrants are not criminals. The felon in the White House and his gang of cowards in hoodies are violating human rights on a daily basis. This racist, violent, and sadistic attack on the black and brown communities all across the nation is racial profiling, ethnic cleansing, and it's illegal. It's a violation of human rights. It's human trafficking. It's a violation of international laws. I call on the United States Congress to open an official investigation. And no, I don't mean sending one of the pawns of the regime like Congressman Carlos Jimenez. No, I mean a bipartisan commission to look into all these violations of human rights, human trafficking, and an abuse of power being committed against the victims in these detention centers. I demand that the International Committee of the Red Cross and the global human rights community inspect these detention centers immediately. Children are being held in inhumane conditions at these detention centers. And listen, when something is wrong, this is not about parties. This is about human rights. This is about decency. But there's still good people in this country. America still has heart. And it's gonna take all of us to band together and vote these guys out of office and denounce every single crime being committed against our people. And maybe some of you don't care, but I care. And you should, because next time could be your neighbor. It could be your uncle. It could be your friend. No one is safe from these thugs. Even countless U.S. citizens have been arrested, beaten up. This racist regime is disgusting and corrupt to the core. We will continue to denounce the violations of human rights. Se acabó el abuso. Stop the abuse. Stop the abuse against immigrants. Immigrants are not criminals. The criminal is the felon sitting in the White House committing crimes against humanity on a daily basis. You're welcome to hit me up in the comments. Tell me your story. You can email me at statehoodfront@gmail.com. Stop the abuse. Latinos Unidos. Ricky Santiago, Frente Estadista.